On Capitol Hill, senators reached a deal for an additional $10 billion in COVID funding. The money will be used to pay for things like treatments, vaccines, and testing.
The White House has warned, though, without the additional funding, current supplies will run out in May or June. Newsy correspondent Stephanie Liebergan is on Capitol Hill this morning with the details. Stephanie, good morning. What do we know today?
Hey, good morning, guys. Well, this $10 billion deal that these lawmakers were able to strike would go to the Department of Health and Human Services. About half of the money, $5 billion specifically, needs to be spent on therapeutics. These are your monoclonal antibody treatments as well as just the COVID pill. The other half of the money, that's going to be what goes to more vaccines, vaccine production, more booster shots, buying testing kits, including at-home tests to make sure our capacity is still beefed up, expanding vaccine production, as well as researching new variants. So a lot of different elements getting money, getting some proportion of the $10 billion. Now, this bill is fully paid for. That's something that Republicans were very clear that they wanted, and it's paid for by repurposing unspent money from previous COVID packages. Now, what we don't know, though, is how quickly this bill can get through Congress. While these bipartisan lawmakers do have a deal, it's unclear whether we have 60 members of the Senate in order to make sure it could overcome a filibuster, as well as how House Democrats might feel about it. Now, the White House, they're definitely still pressing for urgency here, noting that we are running out of funds, running out of capacity, and saying we also need to make sure that we are in the future putting some money to the global coronavirus fight. Take a listen.
We already need to stop plans to expand the global vaccination initiative to more countries. We'll also have to immediately scale back our global efforts to provide life-saving tools. This is a little bit of what I mentioned earlier, like oxygen systems, antiviral pills, things that can cut death rates by 90% for the unvaccinated.
Now, that's one of the biggest things missing from this $10 billion deal. There is not money to help other countries around the world fight the COVID-19 pandemic, and that's something that the White House certainly wants to see done in the future. Some lawmakers, one of the key negotiators, Senator Mitt Romney, said it's not off the table in the future. It's just not in this package right now, not something that they could find the money for right now. And we'll have to wait and see how House Democrats respond and whether there will be enough of them to support the bill, maybe even some Republicans in the House. The White House has also acknowledged they wanted $22.5 billion. $10 billion is a lot less, but at this point, something is better than nothing with funds running out for a lot of these crucial, tools that the U.S. has been using to fight the pandemic.
Expiring, there was definitely a race against the clock to get something done there. Stephanie Liebergan reporting for us from Capitol Hill.